Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video here. We're doing the 1 year review of the Canon M100. It's actually been a little over a year. I've had this on my to-do plate for a while, but we're finally getting it out. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on what I think about the Canon M100 after been using it for a year. We've also got the GoPro Hero 7 here that's going to be filming it because it's kind of hard to show you some things on the M100, you know, while I'm using it. So, let's get right to it. What is it that I love about it? What is it that I hate about it? What is it I would change? I'm going to tell you all that right now in this review. So basically, let's get right to it. The loves, I love the portability. Look at this thing. It fits in the palm of your hand, and the lens gets even smaller once you retract it. Throw the lens cap on it. That sucker can almost fit in your pocket. That's what I love about it. You can throw it in your backpack. You can throw it in your cargo pocket. You can throw it wherever you want, really. This thing is a beast. Now, the screen you may have to be careful of. You probably could scratch it up a little bit if you were a little too rough with it. It's not exactly made of armor, but I tell you what, it is a tough little booger. I also love the sound quality. Now, you notice here, something looks different. I added the Rycote Windjammer on here that will block the wind. Now, you might remember from a video I shot, I remember from that video, it was so windy you could hardly hear me. I actually had to put subtitles on the video. So after that day, I did a little research, and I've noticed a lot of YouTubers and people that film a lot with these cameras, they always use these little muffs, little dead cats they call them. Well, it really does an amazing job of blocking the wind. You can get a pack of these for pretty cheap. I forget how much it was. I got it on B&H Photo. So you pop that on there, it just sticks on, and boom, your problems with wind are gone. I've never had a problem with the wind since I put that little attachment on there. It just goes right over the top of the microphone hole. Now, the only negative to that is it does kind of block the flash from coming up. I rarely use flash, and when I'm using videos, obviously you don't use flash. So not a big deal for me, but for you it might be a problem. Your flash becomes kind of stuck in the closed position after that. Usability. I think the menu system on here, on this thing, I'll just turn it on and kind of show you here. See, I don't know if you can see this, but the menu, it's very simple, very laid out, very intuitive. I think it makes sense. You can figure out what you want to do. It's in plain English. You don't have to be film professional, you know, photographer to understand what these menus are saying. So for that, an A+ on that. Now, I'm a Canon user, I always have been, so maybe it just kind of makes sense to me more than a person who's never used Canon. I don't know, but I can figure my way around these menus with no problem. The quality of the video and the pictures on this thing, if you've watched my videos on YouTube, you've seen the quality this thing has. I haven't had no complaints with this thing. Shooting wise, focusing, the color production on this thing is all top notch. I love it. For about 500 bucks, I think it's probably the best money can buy. Those are my positives about this camera. Now let's talk about the negatives, or just things I would improve or change if I were to redesign this camera, or if Canon was listening and they wanted to improve some things. Number one has to be no 4K video. It's only HD. It's only able to do 1080 at 60 frames a second, which is great. No problem there. But the world is moving to 4K video, as we clearly have seen. I wish there was a 4K option. So I'm sure there will be in the future. Everything's going to 4K. But I have to mention it because it's something I'm often wishing this camera could do. I also wish the package lens that it came with was a little bit wider. This camera is clearly built for vloggers. It has the flip-up lens, flip-up screen for you to see yourself and everything. And you know, 15 millimeters is great. It's not bad. But I do wish it's a little bit wider. There's been times when, you know, me and my wife were in a shot, or we're in a tight space filming on vacation, and you can't quite get the whole picture in there. Yeah, and I know you can buy wider lenses. I know that. And so this really may just not even be a point at all. I just wish the lens that it came with, since it is kind of a vlogger setup, was a little bit wider. Another big gripe I would have to say is this lens cap. The lens cap, I can't tell you how many times I've bumped it and this thing just pops right off. I mean, you barely touch it and the lens cap will just come right off. So as you're putting it in your pocket and your backpack, many times I've pulled it out and there's no lens cap and I have to go searching for this thing. Or I'll be walking with it and I'll barely tap it and the lens cap will just fall right off onto the ground. I have to go chasing it. I'm waiting for the day it falls off a bridge or something and then I'm just without a lens cap. So I wish there was some kind of lanyard or something to hold the lens cap, so if it does come off, at least it wouldn't dangle. I know there's third-party, products that you can purchase that will do that, but I just wish it kind of came with that, or I wish, honestly, it just fit a little more secure in there. I think that would be my 1 year review. I love this camera. I still use it. Now, I've been using the GoPro because of the 4K video more and more, but I still carry this with me. I still snap pictures. It's so portable. I think that's the number one quality of this thing, is it's so portable. I have a 5D Mark IV DSLR. That thing is a beast. It takes amazing pictures, but it's not portable. This I can throw anywhere. You can sling it around you. You can throw it in a pocket, and it's ready to go in a moment's notice. I just hit the record button. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back to the M100 to end this video. Again, if you're thinking about purchasing it, I would say pull the trigger on this thing if you're looking for a budget camera that gives you good quality pictures, quality video, quality audio. I would say go ahead and make the call. Buy the Canon M100. Get it and you won't regret it. Thanks for watching. This has been a quick review of my thoughts after using the M100 for a year. We'll see you next time. Bye.